Hey folks, welcome to a new Let's Play adventure from the MysteriousJG. Just kind of randomly, over the course of the last week or so, I found out, I guess I just wasn't paying attention to geek media at the time, but I learned that they did a HD remake of Final Fantasy XII, which is a Final Fantasy game I played before I got into the LP hobby. I thought it was kind of an interesting game. I had a sort of love-hate relationship with it. But, yeah, I was trying to think which Final Fantasy game to start playing, and this just kind of popped up, and it's sort of random. It's not very well thought out or planned. I even asked on a recent RTK video if people had a strong opinion on which game I should play next, and before making that public and giving anyone a chance to respond, I just decided on a whim to play Final Fantasy XII. The Zodiac Age, which I'll be referring to throughout the LP almost certainly as the Zodiac Brave story. So let's get rolling here. I'm starting this completely from scratch. I did look up a game guide of the different job classes, because that is a new thing. From the PS2 version I played, there was not a job system. This game incorporates a job system. And I've been well informed that you can't really screw it up. You can make suboptimal builds, but the game is not difficult enough that if you don't build your characters correctly, you can't win. And this is also a game that has like a ludicrous number of side quests, which basically consist of killing optional bosses. And one of the optional bosses I never beat. I won the main game on PS2. But I never beat the all of the optional side bosses, because one of them, the whole thing with this boss was that it wasn't super dangerous if you had a high level party, but it's kind of like Penance from Final Fantasy X International Edition. It like takes 2 hours to defeat, which is, I liked Final Fantasy X enough that I forced myself to do that. This game, my patience was wearing thin with this game by the time I got to the end, to tell you the truth. But sometimes that makes for a fun LP, because if you are a fan of mine at all, you probably enjoy it when I make fun of the games that I'm playing. So let's start a new game. This is a very different title screen from what I remember in the old original Final Fantasy XII, where the title screen featured like lots of over-the-top cinematics. But let's get a new game going. Let's get a new game going. Okay. Our vibration function's off, screen shake's off. Let's put subtitles on. Speed mode multiplier 2 times. We're going to do English. Reorchestrated music, I guess. I assume I can go change these things later? So the only thing I changed is I added subtitles. And a big reason I like to do subtitles is because I'm one of those LPers who just can't shut the fuck up, pardon my French. So sometimes it's nice to have subtitles if I'm talking over the dialogue. Oh, warning up top, for anybody who's never watched one of my series before, I don't necessarily get stony silent just because characters on screen are talking. Let's begin the game. Let's begin the Zodiac Brave story. At some point, I'll have to explain who the Zodiac is, because I will also probably make a lot of reference to the Zodiac of WCW fame. Square Enix presents a yes, no production. Friend. Bad. Oh, this game is absolutely chock full of silly fantasy names. You will have more ridiculous fantasy proper nouns than you can deal with, and lots of butts. And no, the fact that I'm playing a game with like bunny girls with big butts is not a conscious attempt to win back a Kalis, although I could see that happening. This is very much a game that wants furries to watch. One of these two is going to be a main playable character. Can you guess which one? I'm prettier than you. No, you're not.
In the name of the Father, and in the presence of these holy relics, I hereby pronounce you man and wife from this time forth.
But before this, you were not man and wife, so I sure hope you didn't do anything that would get you in trouble. Faram's like Shalom, but fantasy. The Father and his holy relics don't appreciate you guys with your public displays of affection, by the way. Just because you're married doesn't mean you had to make out in front of us. Come on. What kind of armor is that? I can't see your butt. That's not how you spell Arcadia. This game loves to throw out nouns and spell them weird.
Impossible! My father? I know not. I am sorry.
You mean you don't know?
If Nabodis has indeed fallen,
he just said
it's
it
only
did.
a matter of time before they reach the borders of Dalmasca.
See?
There is nothing to halt their advance.
Their floaty red things will
with all haste. I will
attack
go.
our blue things with impunity.
And I will go at his side.
Okay, I guess. Who are you, anyway? Epic fantasy confrontations. This will eventually become playable. This is like the midway point between Final Fantasy VI and Final Fantasy... Is it 13 that has lightning and just like 8 hours of cinematics for every controllable piece of action? We're on our way into that territory by this point in the series.
Galtea, stand watch over your life.
Galtea is the sword, by the way.
That I be considered worthy.
Now, take a look at my chest. Take a look at my chest. Will you touch it to show your sincerity? No? Okay. Yeah! Go defeat the floaty red things. It's got some kind of like Smurf / Avatar power. Oh. Uh-oh. Can't tell who's winning, but it's not going to be much of a game if... I guess the good guys could win the initial battle, and then stuff could happen, but... I don't know. Usually there's an evil empire of some sort that seems invulnerable, otherwise we don't have a story. It's like somebody's dog was given a suit of armor. And fucking chocobos. I hate chocobos so much. It's just like... This, in particular, is a game that really... This is not a game that has a sense of humor for the most part. I like this game. It's a good game to kind of tease because it takes itself super seriously. But then there's freaking chocobos. Like... Noble dialogue, epic medieval action, giant chickens who can ride. I don't think this game has Moogles, at least. Sorry, Mookie Mog. I think I just got your username completely wrong.
The paling's fallen, and it's over. For my father. For my father!
For my brothers. I'm gonna get shot for my father. Was that for your father? I guess you shouldn't have had that little sexy chest exposure going there. Your chicken isn't going to be fast enough to save you now. Yeah, remember how I said one of these two characters is going to be playable? Yeah. I'm not sure that it's going to be that one. Wow. Akiko Yoshida put himself in the game as a knight. Like, that name appears over a shot of... Oh, I don't remember the character's name. Bosch, I think. This game doesn't have a huge cast of playable characters, and yet I kind of don't remember most of them.
Blessings of the great
I remember having enjoyed this
guide
game,
your bodies
and that's about all I remember. I also remember really wanting this character to be Yuna, but she isn't really Yuna.
guide your spirits return to the mother
Great
earth.
Father, help me conquer Mongol Empire.
Faram.
So you say Faram at weddings and funerals, I guess. But yes, indeed, it is the bride who will be a playable character. And although I like Ash, she is not as cool as the bride from the Kill Bill movies, so... Alright, there you go, Final Fantasy XII. And at no point during any of that did we actually see the main character, because Ash is kind of the main character, but not really. What?
Was but one of many tragedies to befall the kingdom of Dalmasca.
Why do you have that
The
accent?
air of hope that had surrounded Her Royal Highness Princess Ash's wedding was now quite
Ash's
lost.
wedding is no proper
Dalmasca
noun.
had been set adrift at the mercy of history's restless tides.
You guys really don't
At this
understand
time,
how proper
the
nouns
great
work.
Empire struggled for dominion over Evil
Dominion
East.
is not a
Arcadia in
proper
the
noun.
east, Rosaria, the west. The invasion of the kingdom of Nabradia was Arcadia's first step in its westward march. With Lord Rosla's beloved homeland consumed by the hellfires of war, it seemed clear that Arcadia would soon mete out a like fate to Dalmasca. The fall of the fortress at Nalbina told the destruction of the greater part of Dalmasca's forces.
Okay.
A counterattack was mounted by the order of the Knights of Dalmasca, ever brave and faithful.
Both proper nouns.
But against the martial might of the Arcadian armies, they stood little chance of victory.
Chance.
Indeed, their defeat was to be absolute.
Yep, not sure why we're
Soon
bothering.
thereafter, Arcadia came forward, offering terms of peace, or as one might rather put it, terms of Dalmasca's surrender.
That makes sense.
Lord Romanos, King of Dalmasca, and my dear friend,
Oh,
had no
you're a
choice but
character,
to
are you?
accept these terms. It was, thus, only with reluctance that he set out for Nalbina Fortress.
He? What is it, Jesus?
Now under Arcadian
Capital
occupation,
H, he.
to affix his seal to the Emperor's Treaty of Peace.
Okay.
The king had scarce departed his royal city of Rabanasta when the remnants of the Order made their return, and not a moment too soon, for a terrible revelation awaited them.
So bad guys attacked, and now the king has been forced to
The
surrender.
treaty would be signed with steel and writ in royal blood.
Memoirs of Marquis Helamondor IV. Okay. So yeah, this game is all this is not going to have a lot of like lighthearted. There is no waka in this game.
Can you hear me?
Can you feel me near you?
It's as I feared. They're slowing us down.
Do not say that.
But it's
Not
still
all of us
true.
are here for love of battle. He fights to defend his homeland. Your name?
Reks, sir. My name's Reks.
I'm Rex Dart, Eskimo spy.
You bore a few cuts, but you are still whole.
You will still be able to help the
Understand?
Krogan.
Think you can fight?
I'm fine, sir.
How old are you, Rex?
Dart, Eskimo spy.
17, sir.
Young. Family?
My brother is all I have left, sir.
Oh, damn, someone
He's
will
2
miss you. I
years
can't
younger
just
than I,
kidnap you.
Living in Rabanaster.
Is he going to be the main
So
character?
young. You're barely old enough to be a man. You shouldn't be forced to wield a sword.
No, sir. I want to fight. For my homeland. And for my parents.
It's time, Bosch. Save the discussion for later.
Time
We
Bosch?
must reach the
Is
king
that like a
before
magic
they
spell?
act, or all our efforts will be in vain.
You mean Van?
Situation.
Wait, no, he hasn't appeared yet. Oh no, generic enemies.
I will handle this rabble.
Take good care of Rex.
Godspeed.
And Prost or Salute or Shalom or whatever it is we say. Faram. Man, I'm really good at this game. You see how I took those guys out? I'm awesome. lot of complex controller inputs there.
Steady, Reks. Keep your wits about you and you'll make it.
Cover your midriff.
We move!
Okay. You must always be mindful of your surroundings. Use the right stick to move around. Oh, there's a little smiley face next to... There's a smiley face word balloon next to Vash's name. That's pretty sweet. It is a useful way to spot Imperials. Go on, give it a try. I just logged that. Okay. Try using the right stick to adjust the viewing angle. Oh, look at this, guys. Oh, shit. I'm looking around wherever I want. Use the left stick to move, Reks. Tilt it slightly to walk and further to run. Can I log this? No. You can walk, yes? Come, stand before me. So I really don't remember this game that well. I had no recollection of this playing as Reks, because he is not the main character. Wow, it's gonna let me go to an extent. I get to explore. You see, you got Sultan Leda, which is useful. This is one of those games that has really involved in fancy visuals for locations, and sometimes it really seems like you can go places that you actually can't. I'm trying various other buttons. None of them do anything yet. Well, I mean, I can pause. Ooh, I got really fast there. Do you see the marker above my head? Its purpose is to destroy your immersion utterly. That's a talk icon. You can talk to any character showing one of these. To talk to someone, approach him and press X. Try talking to your friend by the gate. Approach the Dalmascan by the gate and press X to talk to him. Hey, doesn't he have a name? He's my friend. Do you see the marker above my head? Yes. Do what I told you. Life is worth too much to throw away, Reks. Do what you can, but don't try to be a hero. I'm showing even more skin than you. Save the hero stories for your brother once we're back in Rabanastre. Just listen to the captain and we'll get through this. Oh, okay, yeah, I think his brother is the actual main character. Which would be a spoiler alert that Reks is going to die, but I don't actually know that Reks dies. I don't remember. We'll enter the fortress through this gate. We must go. So I kind of want to look around in case there's loots. I am not playing this game with the FAQ open as I normally would. By the time we get to the next video, I probably want to have a FAQ. Just because I get obsessed. It's an LP. I really want to make sure I show everything off to the best extent possible. We'll enter the fortress through this gate. We must go. See the marker above your head? That's called an action icon. One of these will appear when you approach a door, a switch, an item, or the like. To learn more about what you found, walk closer and the icon will change. Then press X. Now try opening the gate. It is time. We will drive back any Imperial standing between us and the king. Dalmasca's future hangs in the balance. Every single part of the combat system will be explained through a 10-minute tutorial. Stay focused on your foes, Reks. I will watch rearward. Oh, but the Dalmascan's not coming with us. You can open the party menu by pressing triangle. That will allow you to throw a party. From the party menu, you can examine your equipment and inventory. Also, there's a doughy guard. That red line is a hostile target line. Take heed, you're being targeted. When a foe targets you, the line is red. When you target a foe, the line is blue. If you see a red line, look for foes at once. If they are not readily apparent, use the right stick to look around. When you found them, press X to open the battle menu. Once you selected attack and targeted a foe, close distance using the left stick, you'll automatically attack until your foe is defeated. You can change targets or actions at any time. If your HP falls, press X to select items in the battle menu, then use a potion. After using an item, you'll automatically resume your previous action. There's no need to input your command again. You can do it, Reks. Show me. Well, I want to look at my... I'm at level 3. I have no status effects. Oh. Battle mode. Okay, good. We are able to go back and get vibration functions and screen shake should we so desire. Okay, I don't really feel like I controlled that, but whatever.
Captain?
My captain? Blue floaty thing. I thought they were good and the red ones are bad. I guess not. I'm thinking this is a boss. Alright, so let's see what magic does. I thought I... Oh, I did cast it. It just doesn't look that impressive. What was that? Did I win? Did I lose? Only took about half strength. Does it have like a second form? Yeah, that's what's going on. Oh no, he's going for like limit break.
Headline, this is Sunbury. My engines are hit. She'll not hold much longer.
Blimey!
We receive you, Tomberry. You've leave to retire. Well fought.
My thanks, Antlion. Sunbury disengaging.
Appreciate it, brah. You're the man now, dog. Uh-oh, more guys. Quick, let's destroy them. Yeah. So combat in this game is actually, you spend a lot of your time just kind of hanging out. It does have an interesting combat system in that there will eventually come a point where we get to where we have party members. We're only controlling one party member at a time, and we will actually. Oh, well, I guess I need to like hurry the fuck up. I'm using more bad language in this LP than I intended, but yeah, you'll have other party members who will do stuff, but you actually get to program in. Like, I guess we'll get to it and it'll be explained later. But yeah, you can actually kind of get your party members to do things that are useful to you rather than manually controlling them all the time. You can sort of program what their AI will do. There is no simple way through the fortress. The mini-map at the top of your screen may not be enough to gain your bearings. Should you lose your way, consult your location map by pressing the touchpad icon. This will bring up the map of the fortress we gave you before we set out. You remember that, right? If you still find yourself at loss, pressing the L3 button will allow you to view the location map as you move, navigate your way through as you see fit. It's nice that Bosch has taken the time to explain all this to us while the rest of our party of adventurers are he's just completely ignoring them. He doesn't care if they know how to use the map or not. This game has lots of really long dungeons. I must reach the king before he signs the treaty. Why? Well, I guess we must. If we must, we must, right?
Vossler! Where are you?
Where you at, dog?
What if Captain Ozilus has fallen?
Don't talk such nonsense.
I don't even know who that
Lost
is.
in the face of death far too many times for him to stop now. Men like him don't die in places like this. We must make haste to reach the king. We will take him to safety.
Can I get like a guidebook to who's
He'll agree
who?
to an unconditional surrender. They wouldn't dare touch him until the wax on his seal is dry.
But
if
they might
arrive
blow
after
on it
he
to make
signed
it
the
dry
treaty?
soon.
Wait. Quickly, Reks.
Come on, Reks. You have to dart. Like a proper Eskimo spy. See, I wanted to explore everywhere. Isn't that exciting? We got to explore, folks. Alright, I probably need to crack open a fact just to make sure I don't miss important loots and treasures. I don't know if this is a game that has lots and lots of... You know, I mean... Various RPGs have various quality of findable treasure. There are RPGs where you can't... Well, the stuff you can buy in shops is generally not worth a crap. And you've got RPGs where you go out of your way to open a box and you find 5 gold or an antidote. Don't remember which one of these games this is. I think it's one of the ones where the most important items are always found at treasure chests, though. So I'm going to call it a video, and when we come back, we will do more of this on the MysteriousJG. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you guys next time. Bye-bye.